Hello YouTube, this is Mega Man Z Team, aka The Shadow, and this is Let's Play Big Dig Season 2. We're looking through the cyclic assembler. And I'm not sure how this is used. Oh. So, I'm kinda curious. Maybe I could have it set up to, like, learn the recipe for a piston? And drag the piston recipe and then it just starts making it? Or does it actually have to have the materials in here? That I may have to come back to at a later time. I think I'm going to need to research that one. Since we weren't able to get forestry started yet in the last videos I had hoped, we'll probably just start that now. Ooh, those trees did grow. Yay! Yay! Yay. Jumping for joy. Oh good, that's getting finished. That's going. Oh, it's pacing itself. That's fine. We can live with that. Ooh, turn green? Oh, feed up a type. Okay. Maybe they should have it as if all types are full, switch it to yellow. Or have pre-format be yellow. Because that's kind of confusing when you're seeing that. Another recommendation, if Applied Energistics authors actually check this, have like a warning indicator show up on this face saying that there's a missing item to let you know to check it. Just saying. We're gonna need to make the recipes, aren't we? We're gonna need to make smooth stone, aren't we? This is not gonna work out the way I planned. Would that work? Kinda curious now. What do we get when we put these two together? Absolutely nothing. Okay, that works. In a bad way. I think I might have to cancel my iron production. But I can continue pulverizing. I want crafting, iron dust, 64. I have to yank that out for now. Put this in. We'll probably have to have more than just a stack. Oh, weird. Graphic glitch. Okay. Alright, so... stone. That's that stone. That's mossy. Where's regular stone? Right, craftable. Alright, we'll do that. So... Let's say for one cobble we get smooth. Encode that to powered furnace. Crap. We're gonna need to make another powered furnace. And I'm gonna take that. Um, um, don't want it connecting to those two redstones. That could work. Right on top. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, I want to make a powered furnace again. I can't remember. Oh, shoot. I'll also make ME interface and import bus. Alright. Sorry guys, this is getting delayed. But it's kind of needed. Come on. Is it taking that long? Just for the ME cable? Interesting. Import bus begin. That's going to take a little bit longer. What was the recipe for ME cable again? Dust. Oh, I bet that's what it is. Alright, so those aren't working good. We're gonna take this apart. We're gonna swap you with you because you're gonna be awesome. Perfectly positioned too. I like that. And then I'm gonna put this right there. And then we need to make the machine. Okay, so remember how to use this one. And what all do we need for powered first again? And I hit the wrong key. It had to be bricks. Oh, I do have clay. Note to self. Program clay bricks. Let's see if I can catch it. Yes. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Let's see if I can do this. Awesome. And a little experience. That's awesome. Did I encode that already? Yes, it did. Alright, so clear. We're going to say for one of these gives us one of these. Encode. Clear. 4 of these gives us the brick. Now put them into the system. That won't work yet. But we got 4 bricks. Let's get the rest of the bricks. And get into the crafter. craft me 2, please. Alright. So we got our 2 bricks. Hard. Need a machine frame. And reception coil. Redstone. And copper. Awesome. Put these away. Okay, configure back to be output, that off. Actually, I want that to be blue, that should be off, that should be off. Program you to have that. So we'll have to start being careful what all we have in here. Well, maybe not too careful. Okay, so this one should have smooth stone. So put that away. Ah, shoot. I just remembered what I was trying to do, too. I need stone. Clear. And code. Because we're going to need a lot of those. I'm going to pause to figure out just how big of a farm I'm going to have. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I think we're going to go and do 36, just to go and start off with a smaller one, and then we can upgrade it later if we so choose. This is just going to be an automated tree farm anyway, so it doesn't need to be too fancy. So that will process our stone, and then I will have to go and create additional, figure out where I'm going to place it. I don't want it in the desert because that means I'll have to really have a hard time trying to provide water for it. So it might be better to have it probably over there. Let's sleep first. There we go. So, ooh, that was close. Probably right here would be our best bet. So I think Swamp would have a decent hydration rate. Because I know in the original first season, the water needs seem to get outrageous for jungle. So we are going to avoid that for now. There's chickens caught in the bushes. Haha. Suckers. Well, that's right. We're going where no Minecrafter's gone before. That is funky. I'm walking on clouds, man. Oh god, I'm gonna fall and die. Did I totally fix to swap the... I did. Ah. Things a person can forget. See how well that's nicely building up? Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna stick this in here. Oh. It's losing some. No, I wonder if that's hurting. Is that hurting it? Interesting. Staying steady at 41.6 MJ per tick. Well, it's got a decent start, and that's all I kind of wanted to showcase on that anyways. So we'll let that build it up again. We'll call that our emergency ration, I guess. Actually, it wouldn't be too bad to just use that one instead. But this isn't actually actively draining either. Eh. Alright, let's see where our stone's at. Or I should say stone bricks to be more accurate. We'll have to make more, but these are kind of like our placeholders for our farm. So we're just going to set that there, because we have to make quite a few machines to go and kind of get started into that. Particularly the soldering iron and thermionic fabricator. Which means how do I want to do that? Do I want to make another energy tesseract? Or I kind of, well, suppose if I kept it out of the way, do I want it in the way of that? Ooh. Now this might be the excuse I need to go and actually start building the roof. Gotta go straight up. We have the forestry stuff and other additional mods contained on the second floor. But then this will be, well, not really. I suppose I can move that to the second floor. Because what I'm thinking is I will probably get biofuel set up so I can feed it through combustion engines. So basically the tree farm's going to go get a basic starting, and then I'll try to tree breed them up to a higher level of tree, unless I can find the proper tree. One. Okay, so basically, on the fermenter page for forestry kind of wiki, it says that the Maho type of tree will yield a factor of 6 for producing biomass. And then as a modifier for our liquid, we want fruit juice. So we could have one tree farm dedicated to dropping apples, and then we'll just collect whatever excess wood for whatever we really want. And then by squeezing apples, we'll get fruit juice and mulch. The fruit juice will help in production of the biomass, biofuel. And then lost track of my thoughts again. Dang it. So mulch will be a byproduct of the squeezing of the fruit, which can be used in the fermenter to fuel it, to convert the biomass into biofuel. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. I hope I didn't make things too confusing. I'm not sure how to get the maho wood. I don't know if that's something that has to be bred or it's something I can maybe find. Let's see. But I think that's going to be our best bet. We probably won't use stills because the refinery, if I can find it here again, still. according to this, since we have Buildcraft, using a refinery is a 4-to-1 ratio. So for every 4 buckets of biomass, will produce 1 bucket or 0.1. Well, basically, using the still, it's going to be a 10-to-3, and refinery 4-to-1. So the refinery is going to be the best way to go. So that's kind of how we're going to do to kind of get started in our biofuel. Alright, that's another portal. Since I do not want to record trying to build the roof, or I shouldn't say roof, but the second floor. Falling. I think what I'll do is I'll do the building of it off camera. I'll try laying it up proper and stuff. I use more of these lights because they're so awesome. I love them. Thank you, Machine Musume, for making such awesome things. If you weren't, then the guy that does the add-ons for it, you're awesome. Who am I kidding? They're both awesome. Everybody knows that. If they don't, they should. Alright, so yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We could probably even use sugarcane to get more fruit juice if we really had to. So, but if I do that, I would have to do a much larger farm, I think, to go and keep up with my demand. Which wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Do I want more wood, or do I want more for biofuel? Because then we'll have an overworld capable energy source. Though, based on comments, I've heard that it'd be better just to have my energy production actually done in here without the energy tesseract. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think it'd be better that way? Because I honestly don't mind the small energy loss if it means having better portability. And I just kind of wanted it closer to the source anyways. But yeah, I think this is going to be our wrapping up point. I know I was going to try to get the farm done, but there's just too many things to get started with to really get started on it, unfortunately. So I'll at least get the basic floor design done, and then we'll work on focusing getting man, I really lost thought. I'll show how I'm making the forestry recipes. I might even actually encode them for our crafting system. And having the wireless is going to be really handy, because if I'm on the second floor most of the time, then I can easily access our system without too much difficulty. And who knows, maybe I'll just actually have that go up instead of out. We'll have to see yet. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much what we're going to do for now. If you have questions, comments, or want to know more on something, please post in comments. I do try to check them, and I try to answer them as much and quickly as I possibly can. So I hope everyone has a great day. See you later.